Hi, I'm Nick Sholley,
Hi, I'm Maria Halyna,
and this is
the Council. So Nick, why are you here?
Well, it's a good question. I love antiques, and I love the connection that antiques give us to the past and to other people. And I love this particular store because Food for Thought is actually connected to a cause. And
Yeah.
we'll learn more about that later. But it's sort of made sense as a community connection and as a connection that antiques can represent through time.
I love that.
Thank you. How about you? Why are you here?
Some might say I'm here for a post-apocalypse party or something, but I'm actually here to find out a little bit about antiques. I have been online lately, and I've been chatting with collectors, and their passion for various items is amazing to me. So I want a hobby.
Cool.
It's time to get a hobby, and I got to figure out, what am I going to start collecting?
Your hobby might be right in those doors, so why don't we take a look?
Sounds great.
All right.
We are so excited. This is just, I can't wait to start a new hobby here. And I love this place. So we're here with one of our Food for Thought staff members, Alan, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the magic behind this place. You walk in here and it just feels magical. And can you tell us a little bit about how it helps the food bank?
Well, yes, this is a fundraising effort for Food for Thought, Sonoma County AIDS Food Bank. It actually was a gift to us. The previous owner was one of our volunteers at the food bank. In his will, when he passed away, left us the store and his merchandise, so that got us going.
See how?
So we operate now as an antique store and gift store and garden store. It's not just antiques. But we depend on the donations of our supporters, and people bring us this wonderful stuff.
I know, yeah.
And it piles around because it comes and goes. We never know what's coming in and when. And okay,
Or
it's
he'll
just
talk to you
an
about the
oddity
Chinese
that
one.
is really,
20s?
yeah, wow, yeah.
That's interesting.
Huh.
It's
even
funny
got the
what
little
kind of chair is that?
prostate relief section. So
Prostate.
It's actually very comfortable. It's called the Do More.
do more.
Is the brand.
Do more what?
Here we go. Because you can do more in a comfortable chair.
Ah, see, that's a good marketing
I feel
tool.
so productive just
Don't you, though?
sitting on my
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's just all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a soft spot for anything in particular?
Over the years, I have coveted many things. It's been a long process learning how to enjoy it while I had it and let it go. There's been furniture that I just really wanted, carpets that
Can I hide that one?
so nice that I was sort of glad when someone finally bought, because then I didn't have to deal with it anymore. Right now I have a couple of things that I just think are really fun. We have an ashtray from the Air Force One.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see that.
I think that is really cool because it's sort of a very specific bit of history.
Yeah. And I'm a foreign policy buff, so I love that stuff.
So Air
man.
Force One, about what time?
It would be in the 60s, Kennedy Johnson.
Wow.
And we have photographs of the similar ashtray with Johnson's cigarette in it, and a couple other places on Air Force One. So we don't know, we can't verify that ours was actually there, but it is the same ashtray, and it is very well made. It's not a little souvenir throwaway.
All right, so we all got a tease early on that really got me just excited, and I'm sure some of you. So this ashtray may very well be from Air Force One. And Alan, that is that gives me chills. So tell us a little bit about this and what the heck.
This is the fun of this job, because you never know what's going to come in. So this came in. It's a very heavy, very solid ashtray. It says Air Force One. It's very utilitarian. It wouldn't slide on a table in an airplane. And we thought this looked really interesting. It doesn't look like a souvenir. It isn't like you go to the White House and steal a glass ashtray. So we started looking into, was this really, something that would have been on Air Force One? And in our research, we were able to find photographs of President Johnson on Air Force One with his hand and a cigarette on
A
this
smoker
ashtray.
in the White House.
They all had ashtrays, yes. So we have found several photographs now of this ashtray on Air Force One. So that doesn't mean that this very ashtray was there, but this is clearly something that is not a little souvenir throwaway.
Like this, is it sellable? I mean, are you keeping it in here?
No, everything is sellable.
It's
It
hard
all
to let go
translates.
of.
It all translates back to food. It's hard to let go of, and it's really fun to have something special. But
How much would that
it all
go
has
for?
to go. We're thinking $400.
Sounds about right. I don't know though.
And we're going to just see. We're going to leave it out and talk to people. I'm sure there are people who would collect presidential things. I'm sure there are people who collect Air Force memorabilia. Air Force One would be like the prime piece. So.
Fabulous.
Yeah, just a whole lot of
thanks.
fun. Yeah.
I think I found my hobby, possibly. I know I just looked at a typewriter, but check this out. Hi, Jack. Okay, a friend of mine used to collect hats, and I used to think, who does this? Who collects hats? But I'm thinking about it. Look at these cool hats. What do you think? I could play with these. Feathers. And then, well, that's not quite a hat, but I saw other hats. Here's a hat. I got a little hat thing going on, I think. I could see putting these all over my place. There's all kinds of hats. My goodness! It's just like amazing hat collections. This is like, this lady who I knew had 300 hats, literally, and I kept wondering, okay, what does she do like when on her free time? Does she put these on? Does she? And she actually wore them on the weekends. I thought, that's brilliant. That's Jack. He's usually friendly.
That's a child eating.
There's a child eating in the store, but we'll be fine. We're all good.
So Alan, what kind of feedback do you get from clients and from beneficiaries, well, the benefactors and the beneficiaries of Food for Thought?
The Food for Thought has developed over its 25 years quite a sense of community and mutual support. So not only are clients getting their weekly groceries, they're also getting the support of a community. And I think that is probably the major factor that has kept it so vital. We have certainly, most of our clients I don't think shop here that much, but they know that we are raising money to provide the service we provide. Some of our volunteers are clients, and this is how they give back. They appreciate that they have received food for all these years, and this is something that they can do in return. So we have volunteers who are clients. It isn't something that is pointed out. Nobody needs to know who clients are, and volunteers are here for lots of reasons. So there is a sense of personal privacy that we ascribe to in all of our clients. It is nobody's business who is a client and who isn't. And we really honor people's privacy that way. One of the aspects that I get to experience is the sense of appreciation of our donors who feel so good about giving us stuff because they know exactly where it's going. And that really makes a difference.
I'm not sure yet if it's going to become my hobby, but as a writer, I know how many times I've either used a typewriter or a computer or my pen and paper still. Gasp. Yes, I still sometimes use pen and paper.
Me prendre. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner, je veux seulement oublier et puis je fume. Déjà j'ai connu le parfum de l'amour, 1 million de roses n'embâmerait pas autant. Maintenant une seule fleur dans mes entourages me rend malade. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner, je veux seulement oublier et puis je fume. Je ne suis pas fière de sa vie qui veut me tuer. C'est magnifique être sympathique, mais je ne le connais jamais. Je ne veux pas travailler, non, je ne veux pas déjeuner. Je veux seulement oublier, puis je fuis.
Can you tell me a little bit about what kind of collectors come in here looking for a specific type of collections to add to their collections? I'm so curious.
We get, especially because we're increasingly popular, we have a lot of people are attracted to the store now. We get all kinds of collectors. There are people who come in looking for Native American stuff. There are people who come in who look for English teacups. There are people who come in just for the rusty stuff I collect out in the backyard from Sonoma farm history, old wheels from tractors, and we have artists that come in looking for bits and pieces of stuff. We have book collectors that come to this location just for the books. It's just all over the place. Yeah.
Are you an appraiser too?
You know, I appraise through my experience, and I appraise through what we have found this store can handle.
Well, it
most
feels
of them-
like that basement you always wanted as a kid. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
Anne.
much.
Thank
You
you for
know,
taking the
Thank
time.
you for coming in.
can't wait to see some of these
Yeah.
things.
All right.